There are ancient stories hidden between worlds, waiting to be told. Stories not of the past, but of a future we are remembering. They carry the frequency of 5D consciousness, whispering forgotten truth, awakening dormant wisdom, creating a portal to our highest potential. This is one of those stories. The river that searched for the ocean. A story about searching for the missing piece. There was once a river that had heard whispers of the ocean, of its vastness, its depth, the way it embraced all things. The river longed to find it, to merge with something greater, to feel the freedom of endless waters. It rushed forward, carving through valleys, winding through forests, never stopping, never resting. "Where is the ocean?" it asked the stones. "Where is the ocean?" it asked the trees. But no one could answer. Some said the ocean was a myth. Others claimed it was too far to reach. Still, the river pressed on, determined that if it just moved fast enough, searched long enough, it would find what it longed for. Seasons passed. The river swelled with spring's melting snow, thundered over rocks in the summer heat, and grew sluggish in autumn's golden light. But the ocean remained elusive. One day, tired from its search, the river met a wise old lake. Its waters were still, its surface rippling only when the wind whispered across it. The lake had been there for ages, content in its place between sky and earth. "You seek the ocean?" the lake said. "But have you ever stopped to feel the water within you?" The river hesitated. It had been so busy searching that it had never truly felt itself. It had never noticed the way it danced with the wind, the way it reflected the light of the stars, the way it nourished life along its banks. It had been so focused on reaching something beyond itself that it had never appreciated what it already was. The river was silent for a moment. Then it said, "I have to keep moving. I have to find the ocean." The lake smiled and responded, "The ocean is not found through rushing. It is found through surrender. Have you considered that you are already a part of it? That every drop of you is made of the same water?" The river churned, restless. "But I want to see and feel the ocean." The lake replied with compassion in his voice. "Close your eyes and feel the depth within yourself, the currents that move through you, the life you carry, the way you carve the land as you flow. Perhaps what you seek is not beyond you, but already within." The river slowed, quieting its rush for the first time. It listened to the laughter of the birds, the whisper of the trees, to the deep, rhythmic pulse of its own flow. It was magical. As the river moved onward, something inside it shifted. It no longer raced blindly forward, but began to flow with awareness. It savored the journey, the way the land curved around it, the way it became part of all it touched. And then, as if the world had been waiting for this moment, the land opened. The horizon widened and the river at last merged into the great expanse of the ocean. It had been home all along. It had never been separate. It had only forgotten. How often do we find ourselves caught in the same cycle, searching for something like fulfillment or love, only to feel like it keeps slipping just beyond our reach, believing that once we find the missing piece, then we will be whole. So I invite you to pause, to breathe, to allow yourself just for a moment to stop searching and simply be. Your journey is not about reaching something outside of you. It is about remembering who you already are. Trust your flow. You are exactly where you need to be. If this story awakens something within you, something ancient yet familiar, then you didn't just hear it, you felt it. Your heart remembers. If you long for more stories that lift your frequency and expand your awareness, subscribe to my channel and journey with me into the realms of 5D wisdom. There is so much more to remember together.